Allora. It was one of those matches, my man. My friend, it was one of those matches that you play well, you dominate, let's say, but you can't score. Interisti they know these kind of matches very well because they have a few of like these against like small teams, and they keep like creating, and they can't score. One of those matches, but with Juventus that was disappointing. I think they looked very weak. I don't know. They looked very toned down. I don't know how to describe this, but they didn't look like a good Juventus, in my opinion. While Milan looked way more careful this time compared to other matches. Maybe, I don't know, they were tense. I don't know. A lot of it has to do with the pitch as well. There was a shitty pitch, my man. Everybody kept sliding and slipping and whatever. It was horrible. But overall, looking back, the performance of Milan was not too bad, but it wasn't as great as we have seen recently. It was more defensive. It's like today was like watching Allegri versus Allegri. So it was like two AC Milan, two Juventus, I don't know, playing very defensive. I think Allegri expected Juve to be more high press because that's what they have been doing in Serie A so far. But, Juventus didn't do that and they stayed more covered. So not many chances overall, but despite that, we did have our chances, my man. We did have our chances, and that's why I feel so frustrated by this match. It's gone now, so whatever. We got 1 point, so 4 points total with Juventus and Napoli. That's it's a good balance so far. We lost the first spot in Serie A. Now Napoli and Roma, I think Roma is there, and Inter is, I think, 1 point behind us, so we're still there. It's still early to say anything, but this Milan, my friend, this Milan is strong. I think this Milan is strong. We will reach the top 4, and I hope that we will fight for the Scudetto, my friend. Let's do the ratings, otherwise I keep speaking. Allora, the pitch deserves a good 0. Mamma mia, who watered that pitch? An Interista? What was that pitch? Everybody kept sleeping. Pulisic kept sleeping. Everybody they were afraid to play because if you do a mistake and you sleep and you lose the ball, counter-attack, goal. So that played a huge role in this match. I don't know what's going on in Juventus Stadium, but they gotta fix that. They gotta fire that Interista that did that and do the pitch in a normal way, please. Water the pitch, not too much, okay? Vabbè. Maignan saved us today. Maignan today saved us because that shot from Gatti, was it? Like very close. They said it was an offside, then they double checked. I don't know what happened, but at some point they said that actually that was not an offside. What did Maignan, mamma mia, what did Maignan do? Now you can argue, well, it was like so close that at that point it could have been just Gatti mistakes. Yes and no, because Maignan put his own giant body, he spread his body very wide, leaving little space to Gatti for the ball to go in. And he saved us. But Maignan is a player that helps you win a Scudetto. I mean, obviously, sometimes he makes his own mistakes. But my friend, can we renew Maignan? Please renew Maignan. Cristo, I can't understand this. Fanculo Maignan. Bravo, not fanculo Maignan. Right. The defense played well. We didn't risk much. I was towards like a 6.5 for everybody here. I'll give 7 to Gabbia because it looked particularly good and saved us in a few opportunities. Gabbia is growing, so I'm happy to see that. Pavlovic as well. Pavlovic he had to help Bartesaghi because Bartesaghi, in my opinion, it was our weak link there. He didn't do bad, Bartesaghi, overall, considering the situation, but he was uncomfortable against Conceição. Conceição a few times just went and Juventus didn't score, but there was a danger. Pavlovic helped, and also in attack, it was his, right? The cross for Jimenez, right? I mean, Pavlovic is proving very interesting in attack, and I would never have expected that. So good for Pavlovic. I give him a 6.5. Tomori too just came from an injury, like a record. In a record, he was fine. I don't know. In a record, I mean, he recovered very fast. That's what I wanted to say. So 6.5 to Tomori 2. Bartesaghi, I wanted to give him like a 5.5 because of the struggles. He didn't look very comfortable, but all in all, seeing the situation, considering he's young, maybe I'll give him a 6 because we didn't concede a goal anyway, so why not? Salemaker, a step back, but because I think he was more concentrated in defending. He was like focused on defending, not conceding anything defensively, and he wasn't attacking as much. So that's why his performance to me looked not the usual, but still a good, at least defensive performance for Salemaker. I'll give him a 6. Now you say Salemaker 6, Bartesaghi 6. That's not fair. You're right. You're right. I think Bartesaghi to me is a 5.5, but it's young. I'll give him a 6. Modrić. What? There's nothing to say, right? Modrić today, okay, is not that he did amazing things, but he was like a maestro alone in the desert. Today there wasn't much to work with because in the end the Juventus did defend it well. But when Modrić has that spark, he creates things like the last passage. From nothing he creates. Last pass to Leao. Leao wasted that opportunity so bad. I think a 7.5, but it's Modrić, so I'll give him an 8. Fuck it. Modrić, it's mamma mia, what a player. I don't have any more words to say. Modrić, I love you, what a player. It's always the same. It's always the same. Fofana played a good defensive performance. Nothing to say there. He tried a shot on target. He's getting more shots on target. It was a nice one too. And then he got a yellow card, and he went out for Loftus-Cheek. The cheek that got like basically he lost his spot to Fofana pretty much. So I don't know, 6 or 6.5 to Fofana. I'm not sure about this. Solid performance. Same, I think, with Rabiot. Rabiot is a very good purchase that we made here. A little bit less than usual, like everybody in this match in particular. Like it was a little bit less than usual, but still good, but not awesome. But still solid. Solid. I like our midfield. Our midfield is a good one. I think is really strong. But yeah, forgive me. But why forgive me then? Just give me a 6, whatever. Pulisic! No! Pulisic, what you doing, man? I'm so sad. Has been the MVP for the last couple matches. It feels sad to give him a bad rating, but we gotta be honest. This was not Pulisic best game. He moved as usual, and actually, after the penalty, things got better. And I think, all in all, maybe we should have left Pulisic in instead of Nkunku, because Nkunku didn't do anything. But you never know how things goes. But Pulisic with that penalty, mamma mia. Now I've seen plenty of Modrić should have taken the penalty. And yes, of course, you have Modrić, you use Modrić, but Pulisic has been our penalty taker, and he has been good with penalties. So Today, I think the pitch played a role too, and the whole moment felt like Pulisic was not going to score the penalty, or maybe even other players, not only Pulisic. Maybe even other players will not have scored this penalty. This was the game, but that's a heavy one. This is a penalty you can't afford to miss. My man Pulisic, I have to give you 5 for this. I'm sorry. 5.5 if you want to be nice. I'm sorry, Pulisic, but next time. Pulisic, it's always solid in the end. Can't afford in these big matches to not score those penalties. So I expect a lot from Pulisic. So when he doesn't deliver, he still did good, but that penalty is too much. My man, next time you'll do better. Santi, probably the best performance we have seen of Santi in this beginning of Serie A. I don't know, it's not, the previous performance weren't that good to compare, but still this was a solid one. I think the movements that he had to create space, he procured the penalty, and all of that. I think Santi here was solid. I think a 6.5, it's a good rating for him. He didn't score, he had the chances, but those were kind of hard chances. He's growing. Let's hope that he keeps growing and he's gonna score, because we need these kind of goals as well, my friend. Oh, Leao, mamma, Leao, cazzo, Leao, mi fa incazzare, Leao. Mamma mia, cioè I can't use the excuse of the pitch was wet, because you are like at 1 meter from the goal. Not even. You're like so close from the goal that these kind of chances, so you can't miss this. So we had perfect chances to score, to win this match. Was winnable even after the penalty. Cazzo, Leao. Mamma mia. I don't know what to say, my man. I don't know what to say. He had the chances. He had the 2 clear chances. One in the end with Modrić with that beautiful, beautiful pass, and kind of wasted. So today Leao gets a 5. Come on, Leao. Come on, get back, my man. I don't know. But everybody that came in this match didn't do well. So let's go with Nkunku. Nkunku too, I did not like him. Let's go fast here. I'm gonna 5.5. The chick! 5.5 to the chick. The chick was bad. The chick today was bad as well. I don't understand why we can't see Ricci time to time. So we paid 25 millions. But, but I don't know. I don't know, Allegri, what you thinking, Allegri? Tell me. Allegri, what do we give to Allegri? Allora, we went to Torino, we got 1 point, we could have won the match. He used the same formation. I'll give him, I think a 6 for sure, 6.5 I guess. In the end, we didn't concede a goal. I see this Milan growing. This Milan is solid. This Milan can be consistent even in big matches, which is a big thing for me, okay? Therefore, Allegri, I'm liking a lot of the job, the work that he's doing. I believe in this Milan. Cazzo. Dai, forza Milan. Now, what is the international break again? Che cazzo, che palle with these international breaks, cazzo. Alright, let's see. But yes. We're there.